Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another stream. Today is going to be a little different than what we usually do. Today is language review segment, as I have begun my journey of trying to learn 4 languages in a year. So I thought it'd be kind of neat to try to just every once in a while do a nice little review of what I've learned, spread some language knowledge around, and just do that thing. So for today, right now, or at least for the next 2 months, I'll be doing Spanish and just brushing up on my Spanish because I have studied that for 4 years back when I was in school. Now I'm just brushing up on it. And today we're gonna basically just be breaking down some verbs, just doing some vocab, general vocab, and maybe just talking about it. And there ain't really much more to it besides that in this Excel sheet. So without further ado, I guess we can get into it. So what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be breaking down each verb into its forms and tenses. So over here, we'll start with, let's say, the verb forms. We'll start with the AR, ER, and IR forms. So for AR, I need one more. One more. Yeah, do it like that. Every verb has 6 tenses. We have the yo form, which is I, the you form, which is you, the usted form, which is he, she, they, singular, and then we also have the nos form, which is we. Why am I doing it like that? Yes. We have the vos form, and we have the ustedes form. These over here are plural. So yo is I, and for AR it is O, would be the ending you would replace AR with. Tu would be as, and usted would be a, not as, a. Nos for we would be amos. Then we have ace, sort of vos otros form, and we have on for ustedes. I need to figure out how I do on accento for windows real quick. Is alt. Alt plus 0, 160. So we go to ace, because ace is the one I gotta do it on. But alt A 60. Not here. Not gonna show me. Okay. Oh, there it is. There's ace. And then over here for true alt U. No, that gives it A. So what is U? U is 163. These are weird combinations. Yeah, that's weird. Okay. We're just going to be copy and pasting that shit. We center all this. Scale it up to, let's go 20. It's easier. We'll go bigger. 24 so it's easier to see. Borders all around. Bada bing, bada boop. There we go. Looks nice and clean. But basically, whenever we have an AR verb, like let's take, quickly enlarge all of this. Not 120. 24. 24. And then we'll merge this. And center. So if we take, for example, the verb nadar, which nadar means to swim. When we break it down into our yo, tu, boosted forms for our singular. Are we doing homework? We are doing homework, Lava. We are doing language review. That reminds me, I need to move my multi-check to the other side of my screen. Move it up here for today. But today is just language review. So basically, I'm trying to learn 4 languages 1 year, and I'm just basically going over what I've learned. Then we will real quick. Center 24. And we'll introduce the ER verbs. So ER is basically the same thing, just slightly different. 2, 3, stood, nos, vos, ustedes. So instead of, alright, here is, so yo is still the O we would add on to replace ER if we're talking about ourselves. 2 becomes S for talking about if you do something. Or if, yeah, you do something versus I. Then we have a singular for he, she, that, them is E. Nos is imos. Then we have is. What's is? What's 130? 130. Oh, I need text. Type. 130. Is. And N. Gonna lowercase all real quick for uniformity. All right, there we go. But over here, it's still, just plug and chug. These are the base forms right here: O, S, A, emos, is, and N. When we're talking about ER verbs, so we'll take the verb comer, for example. Comer means to eat. So when we have comer here, we have como, I eat, comes, you eat, and come, he eats, or she eats. Then for we eat, it would be comes, comios. Damn, that's a long one. These are going to get a lot longer, so we're going to have to keep extending this. Comis. That's what 130, yep. Comis. And comen. They eat. Or like the men eat. Would be used comen. No, I want comen to be there. Alright. And then our last verb tense right here for present tense is IR verbs, which are almost the exact same as, oh no, that's control, not alt. Almost the exact same as ER verbs, just slightly different. And the only one that is going to change here is vos, or vos otros form. So here is going to be O for I, S for you, A for he, she, them. Nos is going to be imos. We have is, and there's I, alt 161, alt 1. I work. There There it is. Peace. And we have N for they. And then we'll take an IR verb. Do we have any? Yeah, we have one right here. We have escribir. Escribir. If I can spell it right. Which means to write. We're going to have to send these a fair bit in here. Alright, so the yo form of escribir is escribo. U is escribes. You write. Usted form is escribe. Escribimos for we write. Escribe. No. Can't get any of these controls down today. 130. That's control, not alt. What happened? That's not the right one. What are you? I is alt. 161, not 131. Scooted. Oh, I don't even need it here. I do. I'm just looking at the wrong one. Escribis for y'all right. And escriben for they write. Oh, welcome in, Raiders. How was your stream? Josie. I love the raid message you have, Rika. We've been chosen by the kiddies as we are now in an education stream of Spanish. We are right now going through, break down the verb tenses of the present tense and listing example verbs. But how was Slay the Spire, everyone? It was very silly. Were you throwing more balls around? We beat Ascension 7, played with balls, and then did the daily. You're just memeing all the way up the tower. You're gonna meme all the way to 10. Oh, welcome in, Penny. This is a double raid. Oh boy. Oh, how many viewers do we have now? Oh boy, this is a lot. How are you all doing, Penny? How was the stream? I didn't expect this to be in the first like 10 minutes of me actually streaming. Oh, welcome in. Today over here, Raiders on Penny's side, we are going through Spanish verb review right now. And Spanish vocab review overall. Oh, but how are y'all doing? God, my model's freaking out. I'm trying to look at this stuff. As we continue on our ER verbs, because that's the majority of what I got here. We have leer, which is to read. And this. For everyone who's new here, we're basically just plugging and chugging the 6 forms. The yo form, which is for I, 2 is the you form, usted, them, singular. Nos is the we form, vos is the y'all form, because we got y'all over here. And then usted is the plural form of he, she, them, they, them. Oh boy. So, as we do lier. Oh shit, did my headset just die? Well, I don't need it. Alright, so lier becomes leo for I read. We have les for you read. Le for he, she, or them read. We have limos for we read. Lis. All 163? No. All 161? Yes, lis. I need the. Ah! Alt 130, that's the right one. Lis for y'all read. And we have lien for they read. We just continue down the road. God, my model is freaking out. Where's my axis lock? But what were you all doing on your stream, Penny? Were you doing collab together with Rika on Slay the Spire? Oh, you kidnapped him? He didn't really have a choice of where he was going. Alright. We got correr, which is to run. And it will be corro. Corres for you. Corre for he, she. Corrimos, we read. That's 2 R's. Why we're rolling our R's here. When you have double R, you roll that R. For peace, you'll run. And corren. Next is cocinar, which is to cook. I need this one. Cocinar, which is to cook. I not forget the translation here, everyone. I will lurk yous now. Rest after stream. Alright, Rika. Rest up, take care of yourself, and let that wrist rest. You don't need to push yourself too far with that one. I will be still online if you want to message me after you are done. I'm probably only going to be here for like another 30 to 40 minutes. This is just kind of a very quick educational thing, review. So I'm down to hang out kind of whenever. Yeah. I'll probably be procrastinating on more work that I don't want to do. Let's see. Alright, so I'm gonna be awake for another 3 to 4 hours watching some stuff with Penny first. Sunday is my day with the American. But I'm not American enough for you. Or are you just talking about the American friends? You're free to hang out with me most of other week, which I appreciate. Alright. Benny only calls me on Sundays, man. Oh, I get you, man. You gotta appreciate whatever time you can get with people. Especially when people get busy. I know my schedule, it's wonky, man. I flip like every week I have different days I'm available, and every 2 weeks I have different times I'm available. But I just kind of show up, as you know. I hope you enjoy that. I'm not going to try to intrude on your time, but if you want to hang out, you know, hit me up, or I'll just hit you up or something. It's wonky, but I can just say join, and it's a 50-50 and you're there. As long as I'm not busy, yeah, it's really a 50-50. I'm right now about to go into my long week, so I'm only gonna have 2 days off, and then I'm working the other 5. And then next week's the short week where I work 2 days, I'm off 5. But ye lurkies now, alright. Have a good one, Rika. Alright, now we continue where I was. Cocinar. Cocinar becomes cocino. I cook. Cocinas. Yes, cocinas. You cook. Cocina. He, she cooks. Then we have, I'm going to need to extend this. We're getting to longer words. We have cocinamos. This is not, yep, cocinamos. It's not irregular yet. Cocin. Yes. Alt 161? Nope. Alt 160. Which one is Alt 160? Yeah. I hate Windows. Lurk command, bro. I will be commanding everything. So what do we do for the next 40 minutes before daily resets? We do language learning, Tobias. Everyone will learn some basic Spanish today. And we'll have, hopefully, a good time learning. Cocin for they cook. I do love getting to see my emotes be used. Yo hables no español. I don't have the fancy lines. Oh, hablar español es muy felicísimo, pero en el God, how long has it been since I said beginning? But like, what can I say? God, what's beginning? I know beginning. It's bothering me that I know it, but es no idioma difícil, pero in the beginning es un complicado until you really start breaking it down. Because, like, I know verbs are a big problem for a lot of people, as I speak Spanglish here, but because a lot of people learn the verbs, like, for example, just as, like, nadas. They see nadas and they don't break down the actual verb of nadar. And a lot of education systems actually tend to skip the AR, ER, IR forms and break it down like this. I mean, I'm also not hanging out that much with the Latin peoples at the moment. Might be because the mutual friend has been busy with things, so I don't need to learn Spanish for now. I mean, you don't ever really need to learn a language, for example, but it's nice to have, like, the basic knowledge to be able to learn if you ever want to. Because the one thing I do for learning languages, which is really this right here, is just I break everything down to its base forms. So we have the verbs here in our charts. We have what they are, their base, the base of the verb itself. And then I just keep expanding my list after word after word after word. And then if I ever forget it, I just consult the list, search it up real quick. And then because I'm doing so many different, like, format writing, it winds up actually just registering with me a lot easier, so I can use it more fluidly. But the memes and references and other things, oh, the memes are always great. It's funny when you can start sending memes in other languages, and then you just send them to, like, your friend who doesn't know the language, and they're just like, what the hell's this, man? And you're like, leer en español, mi amigo. Or lees en español. If you want to use amigo, for example, that would be considered like a he, she, so you would say, lee, for example. Mi amigo lee en español solamente. But yeah, back on topic of, trying to write some more of these down. Where was I? ER. Going back to ER verbs here with beber. Beber is the verb to drink, everybody. So, we went to drink some alcohol or something, we use beber. Saying that that person or who all is drinking. So, beber, or I drink, is bebo. Okay, I'm doing it right. Alright. And then we got bebes. Beben, or bebe, not beben. Bebe, like your baby. Bebimos. Beb. 63. Nope. 161. Nope. 130. Yeah, there's the E. Bebis for y'all drink. And Ben for they drink. Then if we want to use it, for example, we could say, yo bebo agua, yo bebo agua, or nos bebimos agua. We all drink water. Also, just check the server again and remember that I would have to play League eventually if I hang out there so much. But then again, it's a lot funnier if I have no idea if the in-game chat is insults or compliments. Honestly, it is a lot of fun when you don't know the language and you just bullshit with them. But at the same time, when you do know the language, you can make it a lot funnier too. Where you could also pretend you don't know it. And then you could be like, oh, this insult XYZ is a, you're saying like, I look pretty or something. And you can do some funny shit like that. And then they'll just start, a lot of times they'll wind up rage baiting people to be like, no, I'm saying like, fuck you or something, And it's so funny to see some reactions. Or they'll just leave you alone. Sometimes they're just like, whatever. Or, oh, it's funny that American thinks we're complimenting him. It gets interesting sometimes. Going back to our IR verbs here. We got an irregular verb here, everyone. So with irregulars, as the name insists, they do not follow the exact same pattern. Well, it would be really hard to pretend to not know a language on region-locked servers. So yeah, Lancers, surely. Man, I can't speak Spanish. Well, you'll start speaking some Spanish after today, Tobias. I'll get you speaking at least 1 or 2 words by the end of this. We could go over the alphabet later, man. We mean you can have a little private tutor session. I do the first ones for free, man. We get you the introduction of Enderlord Spanish. Damn, I haven't tutored anyone in Spanish in so long. It's been, what, 5 years almost now since I've done that? I think it's been 5 years since I've tutored anyone. I did that back in, like, school, where there was this failing student, and I was asked by my Spanish 4 teacher, hey, could you tutor this guy while I'm learning Korean and German and Spanish? Because I'm like, sure. So for a whole semester, I wound up tutoring this one kid who was like, he had like a 30% F. Like, it was really bad. And basically, I just did this with him, broke down AR, and showed him basically how to do this with one verb each. And just by doing this for present and past tense, he wound up going from a 30% all the way up to like a 70% within like a month. And then became an A student shortly after like 2 months of me meeting up with him. Which is really cool. I never like tutored him before, and I thought that was really cool. It's like, it was a really nice feeling of like, I've helped someone accomplish something. But anyway, we were going to do another IR verb. We're going to do the irregular conducir. Conducir, which means to drive or to conduct. Conducir. I need to try not to add extra ER. Well, it would be really hard to... Oh, no, I already read that, didn't I? I mean, you could also, for, like, region lock, still pretend not to know it, because you'd be like, oh, I'm just a tourist, man. I just brought my console with me or my PC with me. Which is just kind of funny. Conducir, to drive / conduct. Now, this one gets rather long. I think it's longer than this. It's going to be our forms. Alright, so our first irregular form for I conduct is conduzco. The Z, conduzco, yeah. All the Z's in Spanish are pronounced with an S sound. You'll never actually say the Z. Then for you drive is conduces. Goes back to the normal form here for that one. And then conduce for she drives. It really is like, I think it's just the I form on this is weird. Yeah, it is just the I form. Yeah. I form is the only one that is like, we're irregular, we're weird, we're special over here. Now we got conducimos. Conducimos. Conducis. What, alt one? What? Yeah, I got you. I'm learning my commands, guys. We're getting there. We got conducen for they. Yeah. Making sure I'm not doing this wrong because I got my reference sheet right in front of me. Just in case. If any of these are wrong and anyone knows the proper forms, do not hesitate to correct me. Our next one is going to be, what have we not? We have not done andar. Andar is the verb to walk. It's still Latin America North, so you would need to create a account specific to that region. Might have made a third league account because he was switching from EUW to NA and then LAN when he moved back to Mexico. Do I start with league again? Man, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I will not recommend playing league. I have not touched league, but I know what kind of cesspool a lot of people associate league to. So, you do you, man. I'm going to sit over here and be league free because I've played Smite. Okay, Mike. Oh, my headset's turned up because I have no audio. Screw the headset. I don't need a headset for this. No one's talking to me. Check your stream tags. They got reset. My stream tags got reset? What did they change to? Oh shit, my stream tags went blank. Okay, hold on. We can fix this real fast. I've never seen that happen before. There we go. All copied and pasted, all back in there. There we go. Problem solved. Where was I? Alright. Verbs are verbs. We were on andar. Is to walk. We have anda is I walk. Or ando, not anda. It's ando. Andas for you walk. Anda is he, she walks. Andamos, we walk. Andes. Nope, not control. Yep, 160, there we go. Andais for y'all walk. And then Adan. Andan for they walk. Back over here with the ER verbs again with tener. Tener is the verb to have. Why does not want to do the U? I need to stop hitting control because that's going to be tab and everything. Good. Oh, there it goes. It wants to do that now. Nos vos ustedes. So, tener is another little irregular for the yo form. It becomes tengo for I have. The ene or tienes, not tienes, for you have. It is tiene for he has or she has. Then it becomes tenemos, tenis, That's all. Nope. 63. Ooh. What is my key? Key is 130. Why is the only one that's not 160? Then these for y'all have, and then TNA. Or TNN. Or they have. We have dormir, which is to sleep. Nos os the mir is another irregular where we change what we got here. So we got duermo for I sleep, duermes for you sleep, and then duerme for she sleeps. Now we have dormimos. Dormimos for y'all sleep. Dormis. Oh, that's cool. Dormis for y'all sleep, and duermen, they sleep. And hold on, do we have one more? We got one more verb to add to this list. Not one last A out of verb. We have the verb montar. Montar means to ride. Usually we'll be using this verb to refer to like riding a bicycle, for example. Be like, yo monta un bicicleta, oh, un manto un bicicleta. Or he or él monta un bicicleta. Manto, mantas for you, manta for he, she, mantamos for we ride, manta ice on 130, 60, mantas, and it's mantan for he, she, or they ride, not he, she, but they. And that is all the verbs I have for today, it looks like. This is pretty much all we have for today's review stream, so I guess I'll just go over it one last time, and that'll be the stream when we find someone to raid. So, we break it down in the beginning. We have our three verbs, the AR, ER, IR forms. This is all present tense in Spanish. On our AR verbs, they go for o, as. Did I put another A there? It's o, as, a, or I, you, and he, she. We have amos, ice, and ustedes for we, y'all, and they. As all our suffixes here to replace our AR here. For ER becomes OSA for I, you, and he, she on the singular, and then the plural becomes amos, ace, and N for we, y'all, and they. ER is almost the exact same with a slight difference, being nos and vos form is emos and is instead of emos and is. Because they do both vos forms here with ER and IR do sound very similar. It's is and is. It's just a slight, you're doing a slightly shorter sound on the IR form of is versus is is slightly more pronounced on the I over here. But some of our basic verbs here are like nadar to swim, cocinar to cook, andar is to walk, montar is to ride, comer to eat, leer to read, correr to run, beber to drink, and tener to have. With escribir to write, conducir to drive or conduct, and dormir to sleep. And yeah, this is all I really got for us all today, so let's go find someone to raid now. Do hope you all enjoyed a little bit of something different. Nice little review. I'm gonna need my headset to hear them. See who's streaming right now. And no one I know is streaming. I like this. Alright. Are you English? Okay. Nope, that is not English. I am not going to accidentally send this to a non-English speaking stream. Again. English, there we go. Okay. Thank you everybody who streamed today. Thank you for all the raids that we've had today. Hope you all enjoyed my little language segment for today. Probably a lot different than where we all were before. But go spread the love, go enjoy this streamer, and have a good one.